I woke up today and Stephon Diggs is in the Super Bowl talking about rehabbing from an injury. I don't know if you know, but he tore his ACL in the Texans last season. He's in the Super Bowl. Thinking about the coaches for the Bills, and I'm like, man, the offensive line coach, retired. And I don't want to hear 3 years of, we got to get our guys in. I want to hear, we got the best teachers we can get. Josh Allen's got a window. There's a Super Bowl window. If you're on the feed, I've been ripping on these Brandon Bean transactions, sometimes giving him credit for only since he's been here. And it's been hollow because everybody for years goes, wouldn't you rather have the drought? Huh? And I'm like, nah, I want a normal sports team. And the Bills' drought was not a normal sports team. It was a sports anomaly. I've said it before. Tom Brady was in the division. Best marketing you can get. You got to hope for a wild card. You're living and dying on every ref call and every single play. And now it's all refgate. It ain't, let's look at the general manager. Now it's been, let's look at the general manager. For years, it's never been that. Boogie Basham, how'd that work out? I want you Poona Ford breaking through two guys. Maybe the coach couldn't coach him up. I don't know. There's not like McDermott's out of my doghouse. He's never been out of my doghouse. But in sensitive times, you go, whoa, what the fuck just happened with the coach being fired? McDermott is still fired. McCarthy got a job with the Steelers, so I expect Aaron Rodgers to be back. Why not? Develop quarterbacks under him. Dude, work. McCarthy's been developing quarterbacks since what? Working with Montana in the mid-90s, 93, 94. Some meme said, right? Point being, Sam Darnold's in the Super Bowl before Josh Allen. And Stephon Diggs is in the Super Bowl. I don't want Josh Allen's best friend, Davis Webb, is Bill's head coach, okay? None of this shit. I will unplug the TV if that's what I see. I want somebody who's going to come in and is a good teacher, understands communication, understands the media, and understands how to treat their players. One thing I'll give McDermott, in the media, he didn't shoot his players under the bus. Behind the scenes, it seems like he was a harder coach. But, I mean, I need that. I need to be called names and all sorts of things. And I work better. It's kind of weird. I wish it wasn't like this, but it's a fact. And I'm not here to lie anymore. Or as much. So, Sam Darnold and Stephon Diggs in the Super Bowl. Allegedly, Mike McDaniels canceled his coaching interview. Allegedly, I can't talk. But Brian Dable, former Bills offensive coordinator, interviewed as well. Allegedly, that went well. Phillip Rivers really crushed it. Now, for my fun factor, I'm talking about CEO, organizer. I'm thinking Phillip Rivers. Last video, I talked about Phillip Rivers, how excited I would be. Because I think he's a media ham. I'll be entertained. McDermott, nice dude, sure. Good man, but boring. Boring as fuck. Just pressers are boring. Oh, we just gotta do our 111th. Yep. Totally. And it wasn't boring until he started throwing the GM slightly under the bus, praising the general manager of the Jaguars. And it seems like McDermott really wasn't appreciating the Allen effect until it was a little too late. And I almost wonder if, now that we see that Coach McDermott's gone, if maybe Diggs would have stayed around. The reason I keep bringing up Diggs is I'm looking at, chess, points, people open. He did just fine. And by the way, second-year quarterback Drake Maye. Second year. Now it's going to take year 4 to trade for a receiver in Stephon Diggs for Josh Allen to finally get going. We're talking year 2 in the Super Bowl. Year 2 looking very good. I got nothing else. Drake May and the Patriots and Stephon Diggs are in the Super Bowl. Vrabel, head coach. Man, in the Super Bowl, former Patriot, now as a coach. Great. So, there we go. And as far as the Seahawks are concerned, Sam Darnold looks good. Really does. I was hoping for, my number one pick for the head coach of the Bills, of CEO, right? In theory, it's because of the bloodlines, the lineage, would be the Clint Kubiak kid, the coach, the offensive coordinator of the Seahawks. Why? His dad, head coach for years. He knows how it works. He knows the system, the process. You know, I was growing up wearing a mask in a collision shop. And then if I wasn't wearing a mask, I might have been called a name. And we need somebody like that who's like, hey, here's how we talk to players. Here's how we communicate. You better book those flights earlier than later because they're going to really screw up the sleep schedule. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever that is, I thought Kubiak would be a great idea. So tune in here. I'll have more updates when I feel like it. Numb Bills fan everywhere on TikTok, Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Throw a like. Can you throw likes out there? Throw me a like. Thanks.